close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Hello. Hi. Okay. Happy Monday. Can you see me? I don't know if you can see me. Happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I'm JC. And welcome to my vlog for the second week of September. I had a pretty decent weekend. I got 8,000 something words last week, but what made me smile or even more over the weekend is that I totaled up my word count for the month of August, and then subsequently the month of July to kind of compare the two. And I did 20, I don't have the exact number, I'll get that later, but I did 23,000 words in the month of August, which I know it technically isn't really a lot, given that I've done nanos before, which is 50,000 words in a month, but it's probably the most I've done in a while in an entire month. And as evidenced by that July, I only did like 14,000 words, which is still not anything to sneeze at, but I'm just really happy. My wrist did not like me this weekend, and I don't write on weekends, but I even tried to actually write in the outline on Saturday, which I almost immediately realized was a grave mistake. Even typing comments in chats on streams was a little painful. So yeah, I just backed off of that and tried to save up, because I would love to, well, of course I would love another 5K day, but I would just love to have a steady stream of words this week. And I'm always aiming to beat the number I hit the week before, and I had been doing like in the 6,000 range before last week when I hit 8,000 range. So I'm like, yay! But nothing really in particular happened over the weekend. I strategized some release dates, plans, and things for publishing, both for pen name and for me, author JC Carpenter. I say me like I'm not also the pen name, but I strategized release dates for 2 of my books next year, When Love Calls, and my poetry and essay collection, Scars I've Collected Along the Way. I would love to publish a 3rd, but I'm not going to push it because I don't have anything right now that's ready to, that's not true. I have my mystery books, but I'm still on the fence and not sure whether I want to query those or not. And then because they're mysteries, I know they're going to take a lot to revise, because they're going to be things that I've missed. That's my first attempt at writing a mystery. I'm probably going to have forgotten some red herrings, and it's going to be things I missed. I know. So I'm preparing for that, and that's probably going to take a longer revision process. I just don't know if that could all still be done in a year with the other 2 books. And then for my pen name, let's just say I have plans to release the first 2 series over the course of, in next year. And we'll see how those do. I don't know. I'm excited about the prospect of publishing next year. Yes, I'm bummed that I didn't publish anything this year. Yes, I'm bummed that I'm a slow writer, and apparently, yeah. But, whatever. It is what it is. I don't intend to put books out any faster than they should be put out, and put all my effort in it, and I'm not going to put out anything that I feel is subpar. So yeah, I'm going to put out a book that I can be happy with, and I'm not quite yet happy with When Love Calls yet, so it'll have to wait until it is ready. And I don't know if you can even see me in this light. Ooh, but that's better. I'm at the drive-thru in Taco Bell. You know, I didn't eat Taco Bell for over a decade. Suddenly I eat Taco Bell one time, and now I'm just like, ooh. I don't know if they just got better or if I just didn't realize that I had missed it. Anyway, that's enough now of an update. I will talk to you guys later. Okay, bye.
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Okay, hi. It is a lot later. And by a lot I mean it's 1:50 a.m. Have I done anything? No. I had every intention to. I had a list. And I did exactly 2 things on this list. Oh no, 3 if you can count reading, which I do because it's on the list every day. Technically, I did kind of brainstorm some stuff for the pen name outline. So 4. I did 4 things on this list out of 7. I did not work on the newsletter. I had plans. I had the document open. Morgan was streaming and I was on a stream. I had plans to do actual work. And then I dozed off and fell asleep. I was so tired. And yeah, that was not my intention, but that is what happened. And so I haven't had a very productive Monday, which is a little sad, but I will try my best to make up for it. Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday, I don't know, because I think I might go to the laundromat. Or do I want to go to the laundromat on Friday? That is a good question. I don't know. Actually, that might depend on what my bank account says, because I need the money to wash clothes. And, oh my gosh, I really need to pay my P.O. box. Which I'm concerned about. They said they would hold it for me until the 2nd of October, but I would really love to pay before then, especially because I know I have to renew my tags in October. And that's already going to be a whole nother expense. It'd be better if I can renew it for a year, but I don't know, because they tend to not like you to renew things for 1 year at a time in Maryland. They like you to do a 2-year renewal, which ordinarily I would like to do if I had 2-year renewal type of money. So, we'll see. But I need my post office box, because I could be getting things from social services, which I think I did get something from them regarding recertifying for my food stamps, and I didn't actually get it because it probably got sent back to them because, yeah. Anyway, because I hadn't had them hold it for me yet. So there's that. But today we'll focus on the things I can control, which is my productivity and my output. And okay, so Monday is a wrap. I didn't really get anything done for Monday, but Tuesday. And I think I need to actually end this clip very soon, because I need to, well, I don't need to, but I would like to play some gamage first, and then I'm going to do a sprint of edits before me and Sky sprint tonight. because I want to work on the pen name when we sprint tonight. For both sprints, because I have some ideas percolating. I'm almost finished book 5 outline, and I'm almost ready to go right into beginning the outline series 2, because I have such a solid plan, I think, for that. And actually Sky contributed in even broader idea, or broader scope, if you will, to the idea. She just kind of added to what I already had thought of, just another layer that I didn't think of. And actually it's kind of genius, and I'm like, ooh, yeah, that works. And do need to work on my newsletter tomorrow. I really need to finish up the Nathan and Brennan story, because I'd like to just go ahead and get that wrapped up and done. That's my Patreon story. If you're signed up for my Patreon, there's a Weight of Her prequel that I've been doing. And it's, I think, part 12A, if you will. And it's kind of the first part of the end of the wrap up. And yeah, I've been doing that for a bit now, and I'm hoping to, when I finish it, initially I wasn't gonna really do anything publicly with it, with the Weight of Her prequel, but I do think that I want to like clean it up. So all my Patreon members are getting to see the roughness of it. Y'all see it first. When I do decide to clean it up and put it together to sell on Amazon, y'all will see the cover and stuff first. And this is kind of, I mean, if you've read my book, The Weight of Her, it is Brennan's story. It's fully her story. But The Weight of Her prequel is Nathan's story. It's how they met. It's not really Nathan's story, because you don't get really his backstory. You get a little bit of his backstory and his life before Brennan, just a touch. But it's really the story of how they got together. And someone asked me, not asked, but mentioned that it would be nice to kind of see how they came together, see how they got together, how their story started. And yeah, anyway, I've talked too long, and I'm gonna go do some things before sprint tonight, and I'll be back later. Bye. Okay, I am going to say goodnight here. And then I'm at the tail end of a sprint, if you saw. I did 510 words the first sprint. I'm pretty sure I can get up like 500 something words on this one, so I'll already have 1,000 words hopefully in the bank for tomorrow. And I did some edits, but not really enough. I thought about maybe doing another thing of edits after the sprints, but I have actually been, I'm deciding that I'm going to get into bed earlier. And I started last night, on a Sunday no less, which is usually hard for me to go to bed early. Granted, I was a little later than I wanted it to be, but I was in the bed before 6 o'clock. I believe I was asleep, because I don't actually remember going to sleep, so I don't know what time I went to sleep. But I was in the bed before 6, and I had meant to be in the bed by 5:30. The plan is hopefully to start wrapping up things at 5 a.m., maybe before then, and that way I can wrap up everything, hopefully have my clips downloaded into the computer, because sometimes that's what holds me up, and shut down my computer and everything no later than 5:15, 5:30, and I can be in the bed. I'm going to work on getting my sleep back on track again. Anyway, good night. Bye. did it again on a Tuesday also. I almost forgot to come on and say hello to you guys. It is 7:15 now. Oopsie. As you saw, I've been working. Excuse me. I woke up later than I wanted to, given the fact that I actually went to bed at a decent time for once, before 6 a.m. And I didn't get right to work, but sort of, kinda. I did some more sprints. I've done 3 more sprints since the 2 from last night, so that's 5 total for the day so far. I'm not finished. I'm almost finished this epilogue for the book 5 in the pen name. Yay. And then I need to switch over to work on something else. I still feel the creative flow right now, and I don't think my wrist wants me to write anymore, but I'm still probably going to write something. Like maybe 2 more sprints or something else. I don't know. We'll see. I also wanted to do some more edits when love calls. The question. So sorry. But I have been trying to steadily work. I ate some food, so I've eaten and nourished myself. Yeah, that's the only. I don't really have much of a just hello. I meant to come on earlier. Oops, I'm sorry. I was working. Okay, I'm gonna go back to working now. This bandana doesn't look half bad on my head. Anyway, looks less of a mess than it was a few minutes ago. Anyway, I'll be back, hopefully with some more account updates, because I haven't calculated anything yet. And hopefully when I come back to update you, I will have done a few more edits also, because I haven't crossed it off my list yet, because I want to do another sprint of edits, because I'm not really happy with the amount I got done last night. So we'll see. At some point I will have to eventually fix dinner. So yeah. But anyway, I'll be back. Never mind the hair. Sorry. I forgot to put it back into something that looked halfway presentable. But I am going to give you a slight brief update. So while on the stream, I was going to try to edit some more catch words, which I didn't get to do because it started giving me swirls of death on the internet, so it was not cooperating with me. But I did do some crutch words after the stream and after I ate dinner, and I got it from, I think I started at 1526 down to 14 something or other, almost 100, 1440 something. My total word count for the day, wait a minute, why am I orange? Okay, I don't know. My total word count for the day is 2,848 words. Yay. And I just really look orange, and I don't like that. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust myself. And I was going to do another sprint, but now at the Brainstorm Series 2. And I know that I said when I finished outlining the first series, I was going to go ahead and start drafting book 1. But hear me out. I think I'm going to hold off on that until I finish outlining series 2. And because I want to get back into working on Mackenzie Brown novel. But I think all of October I'm going to dedicate to drafting at least book 1 and 2 of this first series. Does that mean I'm going to be done with the Mackenzie Brown novel? Probably not. But hopefully we'll be done with edits, words. So hopefully I can concentrate on those two things. Now, I'm not sure that I'm particularly good at drafting two different things at the same time. However, I have been working on the Nathan and Brennan story simultaneously. So kind of, sort of, maybe I am. Although I'm not finished that story yet either, so maybe not. But I know I said I was going to start, but I can't get these ideas for the second series out of my head, and I'm kind of really excited about how I'm going to weave them all together and doing the overarching mystery bit, which wasn't initially the plan. So I'm really excited about that, and I know if I don't get this outline out for the second series, it won't leave me alone. So I don't have any immediate plans for the third one yet, so nothing bugging my brain for that one to get out. But yeah, that's where I'm at today. I almost did 3,000 words. Not quite. But yeah. Okay. I'm going to go back now to playing Subway Surfers and relaxing just a little bit. And I'll be back later. Bye. Okay, I'm going to say goodnight here. Might be in a little trouble right now because my wrist hurts, but I'm still writing because my wrist brace, I left it over there. Not on purpose. I usually tend to remember to bring my heating pad and wrist brace and stuff. Actually, no, the wrist brace is not something I always remember to bring, but my heating pad, which I also left over there, and could use desperately right now. But yeah, I'm kind of hurting, but it's fine. It's fine. I wrote 594 words the first sprint. We're about halfway through, a little over halfway through this second sprint. And now I also have a book to beta read, so yay, which is great. Could be a good reprieve from this. Am I still gonna work on stuff tomorrow? You damn Skippy. I love writing, and I just really haven't felt this much in the zone in a very long time. And I just don't want to let wrist pain hold me back right now, because it's probably not always going to feel like this. I'm going to hit a point where the flow maybe doesn't dry up, but slows down. I'm not going to feel as creatively on fire. And I just kind of want to run with this feeling, because right now, I didn't even have, I watched a couple of my political commentary videos, or the little late night show monologues, which they talk about politics, so kind of call them that. But I played a couple of games and I watched some of that, but I really was just kind of ready to jump back into working on something. And because I don't have quite ready what I need to outline the second series yet, I'm back into Mackenzie Brown, and it's like I never left, and I'm just feeling the flow. We're going with it. I'm not, beginnings are hard for me. I think I've said that before. So I feel like when I go back to revise this book, the beginning is definitely going to change. I feel like it's not quite as strong as I would like it to be, but right now I'm just kind of in the flow. I'm in the zone. I'm writing. These are the things that comes with first drafts. But with that, I'm going to go and say goodnight. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully a little earlier than today. Okay, bye. starting late again. Hi. Happy Wednesday. It is 2:40. I was supposed to already have started working by now, but I woke up later than I wanted. I got in the shower later than I wanted. And now we're here, and yeah, just late all around today. And getting my coffee late. Oh, but it's good though. So, I'm not going to take long to say hello. My second sprint, because I think when I left you last night, I was still in a sprint. So I got 690. No, that's not right. I don't think that's accurate. That's 681 words, close. In the second sprint last night. Working on Mackenzie Brown. That's what I'm going to work on today. And trying to get as much done as I can before my stream. I think I'll use my stream for brainstorming. Ooh, my kettle is about to be ready. So I can fix my noodles. And yeah, we're gonna get going. No time to waste. Okay, I'll be back. Hello, hi. Just wanted to come on briefly because I realized I haven't really been updating you guys today, and let's see my word count. It's not as high as I would like it to be because, I'm an overachiever. Even though my body hasn't gotten the memo that I'm an overachiever, I am an overachiever. So I don't see me hitting 8,000 words this week like I did last week. Which is why weeks like that are kind of they're a high, and then the next week when you don't do as well, it's kind of a letdown, or I feel like I let myself down, rather. But I did 2,162 words today. It was just over 2K, so that's good. But man, I would love to even hit 3K one of these days. And being as I may or may not be going out tomorrow, I honestly don't know. Because truthfully, I need to go wash clothes. But I don't want to go wash clothes. But I don't feel like going. I also need to go to social services and to... Oh gosh. Oh, sorry. There's the part of me that wants to go out of the house tomorrow because, I love the drive and clearing my head, and it does me good mentally. But the part that is going to be physically wrecked when I get back is the part of me that doesn't really want to go anywhere. Plus, if I don't go anywhere, I have a better chance at writing a lot of words tomorrow. I could not go anywhere. Just do whatever I need to do on Friday. And then that's the other thing. If I go to wash clothes tomorrow, I still need to go out on Friday because I need to take a trip to the social service departments. And because I'm pretty sure whatever they sent me got sent back because I hadn't put my thing on hold yet at the post office. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. My body doesn't want me to go out tomorrow. I physically just don't want to go out tomorrow. I don't know. No. But, and I just feel little tired today. I didn't even go anywhere. But just almost dozed off. I had to kind of alert myself again because I almost fell asleep. But I'm doing some beta reading right now. Might read another chapter or two. I'm not sure. I want to go through some more grudge words and prepare to write tonight. Kind of in the middle of a dialogue scene on Mackenzie Brown, so I feel like that's going to be real easy to kind of get in the flow when we do our sprints tonight. So that'll be good. I did want to do some brainstorming for the second series and the pen name outline, but I really want to get as many words as I can for tomorrow's words, just in case I go out. Although, the way I'm feeling right now, like I really just... It's been... I'm trying to do a better job of not inundating you guys with all my pain issues all of the time, as much as I actually feel in pain. But I mean, it hasn't been I've had worse physical pain weeks, but it's definitely, my body definitely would like to not go anywhere tomorrow. So, and I do have dinner for tomorrow night. So, I mean, what I fixed tonight is what we're gonna have tomorrow night. So, I don't have to cook. So there's a plus on that. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. If I hold off going to the laundromat till Friday, then I'll probably hold off going to social services until Monday. Yeah. Anyway, that's my update at the moment. Yeah, I'll be back. Bye. Okay, I'm saying goodnight here. I'm gonna try to make it as brief as possible. Sprints are not going great at the moment mainly because the pain was distracting me way too much. In the first sprint, I'm trying to get it together for the second one, but so what had happened was I reached up to grab something from up there, and I heard a pop. And I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but my shoulder has been hurting for a while now. For probably the end of last week, it started hurting. And I only have myself to blame. I know that when I do not continually pamper my wrist when it is in pain, sometimes the pain travels up my arm and hits my shoulder. But I don't usually hear a popping sound. That kind of freaked me out a little bit. And I'm gonna try to be better about taking care of. It's not that I don't mean to take care of my wrist. It's just it's so restrictive to try to write. Like, I know you're looking, and I should have my wrist brace on right now, right? I should, but it's so restrictive to write with my wrist brace on. Actually, I'm gonna put it on as soon as I finish this clip. I don't really like wearing it if I don't have to. But when I'm not typing and writing, I should be putting ice and alternating between ice and heat. I have a heated wrist brace, which I have used. I just probably need to use it more frequently. And now I need to put the heating pad on my shoulder tonight, which I did put it on my shoulder last night. It was the night before. I don't remember which night it was. And that helped a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye. Hi, hello. I very much look a mess today. Excuse me. Sorry. Not feeling the greatest today. Not sick or anything, just a lot of physical pain issues. Starting with, I have my heated wrist brace on, my shoulder. I had the heating pad on it pretty much most of the night, or morning, because I go to sleep in the morning. So, oh, I'm sorry. Hi. Happy Thursday. Should have greeted you for the day first. But I slept with the heating pad on my shoulder, which helped a little. And I did give myself a little bit of the heat treatment for my wrist before I went to bed. I've learned from the past to not sleep with the heated wrist brace on, because that's how I got the blister from before. So I don't do that anymore. But yeah, it's a little bit of a struggle picking things up today. I had contemplated going to do laundry today, but yeah, I didn't really feel like dealing with the heavy laundry bags today. We're gonna see how that, tomorrow I'm just gonna have no choice. Well, I had to look at my bank account again, because that's if I have the money. But I might need to do some surveys real quick. But tomorrow I'm not gonna have a choice, because I did look at my underwear and I'm like, it is dwindling. But I just didn't feel like doing it today. So right now I'm beta reading while this is going on, and then I'm gonna try to write here in a little bit. I did get 400 something words for my second sprint last night, but I've done better on the nightly sprints. I was distracted by the pain, so I'm a little disappointed with my progress from last night, but hopefully I can do some sprints in a little bit after I finish beta reading this chapter, and we'll see how my wrist feels then. But I just thought I'd come on and say hello. It's 4:36, so yeah, I'll be back later. Bye. Okay. I still look a mess. I'm so sorry. Hello. I just finished up a sprint, and I think I'm gonna do another one. I'm kind of feeling like I'm getting in the groove. I think I'm getting in the groove, which is why I threw this on. Well, I had the heated one on earlier, but too much of the heated wrist brace, I have learned, causes a blister. My skin is really sensitive, so my skin just bruises for just about any reason. So I don't want to use too much of the heat. Anyway, so that sprint, the last two sprints. Okay, well, that one just now, I got 597 words. The one before that, I got 440 words. I haven't added it up, but I'm pretty sure it's not 2K, which is why I'm still going to keep going. Not gonna lie, I had slight hopes for maybe a repeat of last Thursday. Maybe another 5K day, maybe, because it happened last Thursday, and but I didn't have this pain in my wrist last Thursday. In fact, I believe last Thursday is the reason I have this pain in my wrist. So there's that. And I have tried heat on my shoulder, and it helped a little. Maybe I should try ice, and it'll help a little more. I'm not sure, but this, yeah, that hurts. And I have to do laundry tomorrow, so I need to make sure I get all the words I can get now and during tonight's sprints. And I'm supposed to be working on a newsletter, which I just remembered. But excuse me, I did beta read the rest of the chapter. I think the last time I talked to you, I was still beta reading a chapter, so I finished beta reading those chapters. I'm going to beta read some more after I finish. I hope to beta read at least another 2 chapters, because then that'll put me at about halfway through the book that I'm beta reading, and put me in a good position for tomorrow. I need to finish it up by Sunday, so yeah, we're chugging along. I can't remember if I took my pain meds, like when I last took them. I don't know if I took them before I went to sleep or if I've taken them since I woke up. I don't really remember. That's not a good thing, but it's neither here nor there. I'll just wait and take them a little later, because by then I'm sure that I will have let enough time go by. Anyway, time for another sprint. I'll be back. It's been a while since I've done this angle. I've missed this angle. Anyway, I'll be back. Bye. Oh, hello, hi. Update. I did do my one more sprint. I thought, as you saw, I got distracted by the football game. My team lost, but it's fine. Can't win every single game, although there are some teams that have won every single game they played during the season. Not mine though. But I wrote another sprint. So I did meet my 2K goal for the day. I did 2,102 words for the day. And I did beta read 2 more chapters. I think I'm going to go back and beta read another chapter, maybe 2. I'm going to beta read as much as I can tonight, because, I'm going out tomorrow and lots of things fall by the wayside on the days I go out. So, trying to get as much done tonight. I think I'm going to work on Mackenzie Brown again. I think I may want to do some brainstorming for the pen name outline for the second series, but I feel like that won't give me words. And I'm at 7,000 for the week, so I kind of would love to hit 8,000. That would be great. I think that's the only update I got worth discussing. I haven't even started editing this vlog yet, which I like to try to start doing on Thursday night, and then go through a lot of it on Friday. And then Saturday I wrap up and add the music to the vlog and any text and all that fun stuff. I was supposed to try to film a separate video. I still have 2 separate videos that I know what the videos are going to be. I just haven't been able to film them because there's really no time that I really get to myself in the room alone long enough to film a whole video. Long enough, because I'll get interrupted. And I'll just have to, I guess I'll have to film it in parts. And on the weekend, I'm usually wearing pajamas all the time, so I don't want to film a video in my pajamas. Well, technically I am in my pajamas, but it's different. Anyway, I think I'm going to laundry. Let me check my bank account, because I may not be going to the laundromat tomorrow. I am going out because I just need to, but I don't think I have any more bills coming out of my account. So let's just say the same thing that was in here last night. Yes, it does. I don't know if that's actually enough to wash clothes, but I should. Gosh, this might take everything I got left. Anyway, but yeah, that's my update. I shall be back because I don't know how long this vlog is going to be, so I don't want to talk too long. But, and yeah, I will put my heated wrist brace on. That's what I need to have on right now. Okay, bye. As you can see, I gotten even more comfortable. I'm in the middle of the second sprint now. The first one, we're not going to say that I accidentally dozed off and only got 208 words. Sure. Yep, but that happened. So, yeah, I'm going to go back to this sprint. There's 20 minutes left about, and try to get as many words as I can. And I will see you guys tomorrow for laundry day. Yay. Okay, bye.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
Hello, hi, happy Friday. It is 4:30 on the dot. I have 18 minutes left on the washing machine, so yay. My shoulder is killing me, and yeah, it's fun, but you know, gotta do what I gotta do. I know when we were doing our sprints last night, Sky was like, are you sure you want to do sprints? Because, you know, since your shoulder's hurting and everything, I'm in pain every day almost. So at some point, just have to learn to live with the pain, work through it, and manage it the best that I can. Because I got things to do and I have books to publish and they cannot write themselves. I mean, these days with AI, I guess they probably could, but I don't use AI. Y'all know how I feel about AI. I prefer not to use AI for anything unless I absolutely have to. And a package, and I think it's from Sky. She told me that I had something waiting for me. What it is, I do not know. No way! Ah! Sky, you did it! Oh! It's a 5-year planner that I wanted. Her, me, and Stephanie were all looking at, well, Stephanie got her 5-year planner first with I think hers has a giraffe on it. And then Sky got one. I don't remember what the animal was. And elephants are my favorite animals, truth be told. So I was like, ooh, I have it. It's sitting in my cart, just waiting for me. But now it's in my hands. It's not waiting for me anymore. Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh, look at it. It's so pretty. Okay, I'm so ready to plan my publishing stuff. I also already have it tentatively planned on a digital calendar, but y'all know I don't do digital. I already forgot what the dates on that calendar are that I put on there. But yeah, because I wanted to map out my publishing for the next. I would love to map it out for the next couple of years, but I think I'm just going to take 1 year at a time, because right now, more than that overwhelms me. And I know I have 2 books that I want to release next year: When Love Calls and Scars I've Collected Along the Way, my poetry and essay collection. But I'm also planning tentatively to launch my pen name next year. And I know I can be more firm on it after I've started drafting. I mean, I have the first series outlined. I have the idea and concept for the second series. I just need to outline it. And the first 2 series are the ones I want to, the way I have it planned. I think it's every 3 weeks that there will be a release. But, and I know that sounds like that's fast, particularly for me. But if plans plans never go accordingly with me. Who am I kidding? But they go even moderately the way I want them to, I will hopefully start drafting book 1, the first series, in the month of October. So by the time December comes, and then y'all know I take a break on December, and while I'm taking a break from filming, and typically I take a break from writing, I may not actually do that this time, just because this pen name is such a, not to say that my books feel like work, because they don't. I love all of my stories that I create. They all feel fun and exciting for me. But the pen name is even more exciting. I think it's just because of the anonymity, the secretiveness of it all. Just say it that, because I don't know if I said that word right. But it's just the sheer fact that only a handful of people, maybe 2 handfuls of people, will know it's me when I release my pen name. And I may or may not keep it that way. Right now, I think I'm going to keep it that way. But never say never. So I could at some point decide to share my pen name, and what it is. But at this point, I don't plan to. So it's kind of like the whole mystery of it all. And it just amps up the excitement. And I've never tried my hand at romantic suspense. The suspenseful part is probably going to take over for me, because that's kind of like my jam. It's my jam reading wise. And I know I'm good at adding drama and conflict. We'll see if I'm good at adding suspense and the tension and the mystery elements, because there's some mystery elements in the second series in particular. I don't know. It's kind of a test for me, and it's a test of my skills. Test if I can pull it off, and have people like it, or hopefully even love it. And I mean, if it bombs, then no one will know it's me, except for the handful, or maybe a handful and a half of people that know it's me. But those are my friends. So if I fail and bomb, I'm sure, they won't snicker and laugh at me. So, and I think that's kind of like, I like the anonymity of it, because if it doesn't do well, let's be honest, my books aren't doing well in the grand scheme of things, but I chalk that up to just being an indie author who doesn't have like some huge name and don't have a huge following for anything. And you know, it is what it is. I don't, not that I wouldn't, I of course would love to get paid for my writing. Like, I'd love to get paid handsomely, but I write stories to write stories. I write stories because it's inside of me and I can't help it. So, and that makes me happy. Just having the story out there in the world makes me happy. And the people who have read Weight of Her, they tell me they like it. But even if they didn't, I wrote the story because it was the story that I felt needed to be told. And I'm going to do the same with my pen name. And just hope for the best. But I have rambled on for 9 minutes now, which is not great because I feel like I haven't actually shared anything of importance and value to you today in this car chat. I didn't do as well as I wanted to on the sprints last night. The first sprint, I accidentally fell asleep. So I got 208 words, I think. And then the second one I got 400 and I don't know the numbers, 480 something words or whatever. So I roughly got 600 something words, which is not great. I wanted at least 1,000, but I'd like to say I'd write some when I get back, but I got clothes to fold, and the likelihood of that's not great. And then I have a book to finish beta reading, and I have a video to edit. So I've done the best I could this week. It's not gonna reach 8,000 words, which is painful, but you know, it is what it is. That's it. I don't really have any other grand words of wisdom. I'm gonna go now. I'll be back. I have 7 minutes and 49 seconds left on my close. I'll be back. Bye.
I'm falling fast, sitting here praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact.
Okay, I felt like I should come on and update because it's been a while since I've gotten back here. It's 2:15 in the morning, so it's definitely been a very long while since I last spoke to you. Since I got back from the laundromat, because that was around 6 something. And yeah, I have, we'll just say my body is in recovery. I just had a heating pad on one knee and an ice pack on the other. I think the ice pack actually did the trick though, or at least somewhat. Anyway, as you can see, I'm editing my video. I'm a little behind in editing my video actually because I folded clothes and I got distracted doing something else. And I still need to beta read, and I've made my list for the weekend of what I need to get done. I need to work on my newsletter, or I need to write up my newsletter and schedule it. I can tell you the words I got for the week, or maybe I should save that for, yeah, I'll save that for later. But I just wanted to briefly come on and say something because it's been several hours now. And I thought, yeah, I should probably say something to the vlog, to you. Anyway, I'll be back. Bye. Okay, hi. It is time, it's that time of the vlog to say goodbye to you. I didn't share my workout with you, did I? I did that. Let's see if my calculator still has it. Yes. 7,754 words. Not quite 8,000, but excuse me, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. I don't even remember what my crutch words were at the beginning of the week. They are under 1,300 now. So we're getting towards the end of the novel, so almost done with the word that, and there's like some other crutch words, but none of them are near as high in number as the word that. So, making progress. I am beta reading a book, so there's that. Oh my gosh, oh, the heating pad. Okay, sorry. I had to adjust the heating pad on my knee. I feel like I should have done more than that this week, but anyway, it's fine. I'm not gonna say that I didn't do anything. I worked on Mackenzie Brown. Oh, did I mention that I finished chapter 3 from Mackenzie Brown? So I've gotten through a whole nother chapter of Mackenzie Brown. I'm going into chapter 4 when I go back to work on it. I finished book 5 of the first series in the pen name outlines. So moving towards series 2 outlines now. So, okay, I guess I've made progress. I gotta stop shortchanging myself. I know. Sometimes I don't see all that I do. That didn't sound right. Sometimes I don't see all the things that I do until I edit this vlog. And then I'm like, oh, I guess I did do some stuff. Okay. And I guess it's because I'm comparing 45-year-old me to 20-something or early 30-something-year-old me that used to be able to get so much done. But then I have to remember early 30-something-year-old me and 20-something-year-old me did not get hit by a truck and end up with lifelong injuries, life-sustaining injury, whatever you want to call it. Injuries that have persisted and have gotten worse gradually, or maybe not so gradually. So I didn't have all of that to deal with. I didn't have the pain in my back or the pain in my knees, even because at that time I was going to the gym and had a steady help routine at the gym. I need to stop comparing 20 and 30-something-year-old me to now me, because circumstances are definitely different. Not even just my living situation, but just the physical limitations are different. And I know that's not an excuse, because there are people who have much greater physical limitations than I do, and they get so much done. I'm just adjusting and learning how to balance said physical difficulties with reality, because in my mind I can do all kinds of things that I can't do in reality. And I'm working on the balance, but I think I'm making progress. I feel like I'm in a groove right now. And again, I think I said it last week, I don't know when the groove is going to go away. So I'm just kind of trying to run with it. That's why you see me pushing past the pain of my wrist and the pain in my shoulder and still writing. Probably not the smartest thing to do, but I'm feeling the flow right now creatively, and I need to run with it because I need to get things done. But this clip is way longer than it should be, and I'm gonna go, and that's gonna be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button. I post videos on Mondays. I live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as per usual, if you would like to be supportive of me in any of my creative endeavors, such as my blog, my online magazine, my online store with writer merch, becoming a member on my Patreon, tipping me on my Ko-fi, or by buying my books on Amazon or reading them on Kindle Unlimited, all of those links can be found in the description box below. And until next time, please take care of yourselves and have a blessed day. Bye.
Hold me close till I get up. Time